Your body can sense shifts in the world around you. It's You're learning to read your own nervous system. It's noticing shifts in emotions, in thoughts, in tension across your body. It's your relationship with yourself getting deeper. So when I'm speaking on here on YouTube, right? When I misspeak, I feel like some tension in my neck. My jaw gets a little tighter, and my stomach gets a little tighter. And that's very simple. If I misspeak, that happens. Or if I want to go a different direction than what my script is telling me or my framework is telling me, then I get like the emotion of annoyance comes up. It's learning to read your emotions as they pop up to desires you have and desires that your body notices before. I say before you do, because some people think you is up here, but it's learning to read your true desires that your body has and learning what to do in response. And it lets you respond to them instead of react. Because if I don't notice my annoyance at the framework I have, then it's just going to keep getting worse and worse, and I'm going to keep misspeaking. And then maybe afterwards I'll feel worse. That's the usual trend it's gone for like earlier videos. So if something is bad for me, like if I'm going in a bad direction on a talking video, or if I'm going in a bad direction for a date that I have, it changes more than just emotions. I want to say feelings, but it is like almost an energy in your body, a tension that runs across your body. And I'll give a quick meditation for you to figure it out. So, if you just label what emotions come up, or let's go a step back. If you imagine something for the future, or if you have a fantasy, or if you have a negative fantasy, like a worry, or if you have a memory, or if you have a plan, those things pop up and you can label them in a labeling meditation. All right. Second step, after you've labeled this is a memory, say what the dominant emotion for that was. It's a memory, but it was an annoying memory, right? In the memory, I felt annoyed. I'm planning something like planning to remodel the kitchen, but that's frustrating because it's so much work. Every thought you have has an emotion attached to it. Third steps, drop the label for the type it is, drop the memory, drop the planning. So you're just labeling emotions. And you'll notice that your emotions shift every 2 to 15 seconds. You'll have a different emotion. If you just have the emotion wheel out in front of you and you just say, oh, now I'm feeling annoyed. Oh, now I'm feeling angry. Oh, now I'm feeling frustrated. Oh, now I'm feeling sad. Now I feel grief. They'll just keep rolling. Everybody's emotions change on a subtle level over time. And if it doesn't feel like that, that's okay. That's what the skill is for. Eventually, you'll get to the point where you could read them change every couple seconds. And then, after you can get to the point where you label emotions and the tension they carry. Sometimes people have an annoying and it feels in their jaw. Some people feel tension in their forehead or behind their eyes. Some people feel anger as a fire in their chest. And then you're going to do emotion, sensation. You do emotion and sensation long enough, and then you just do sensation. And then after you get to sensation, you're just labeling all the sensations in your body as they change over time. And then you drop it all and just notice the tension. You were just watching the tension in your body change over time. And that would be an exercise to get in touch with your body better, with your feelings better. It's more of a meditation, a more of an awareness practice. It helps you once you notice that sort of awareness. You can also develop that sort of awareness for the markers of functioning in your life, which look like mood, sleep, energy, diet, exercise, hobbies, work, finances, relationships, and their relationships to each other. Once you're aware of how those shift through life, you can gain an awareness of second order things, not just I feel angry right now, but I can tell that I felt angry because I threw a water bottle in the trash instead of placing it in the trash. You gain a connection between the first order, how you feel, and the second order, the effects that are downstream from it. These are both important awareness practices, and it's a way to get to know your body through the way it moves through the world and the way it functions through the world and the way it shows up to yourself. You're building this sort of double awareness, and they support each other because they're completely interrelated, and the relationship for both is amazing. And you can see which physical sensations are more of early warning systems, and you can get out before things get weird. I had a date. It was not a very pleasant date, and I noticed that I was getting danger signals from my body, and I didn't need to rationalize like, "Oh, I don't think I'm in danger right now." I didn't need to. I just needed to listen to my body, and then I left, and which was a completely good thing because later in the day, I really sort of crumbled, and I had to have my family like take care of me. And if I would have crumbled at this date's place, it would have gone so bad because I would have had to rely on her to take care of me, and I did not want that. This is sort of a sovereignty, not being in control of your body, being aware of your body, and learning to work with it. This isn't like a domination. We're not dominating our body through awareness. We're learning how to be dependent on our body for signals, and our body trusts us to take care of it.